Hello, everybody. I'm MandalorianMangler, the host of the Creatures of Queens Twitch and YouTube channels. And I am here today to talk not about Marvel Strike Force. I'm actually here to talk about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and there is a reason why. Cosmic Crucible is a game mode that is coming to Marvel Strike Force. It is actually a game mode that already exists in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That game mode we refer to as GAC, Grand Arena Championships. And clearly, as you can see, I screwed up my first round of play by losing, by picking up one bad matchup. So let's show you my loss and explain how this game mode works. So, as you can see, there are 4 sectors. You will put teams in 4 different sectors. This one requires 4 squads. This one requires 4. The back requires 3. And then back here, you will put your fleets. You will put 2 fleet units. Those will all be defensive in nature. You will not be able to use them to attack. Then you will save teams so that you can go on attack runs and clear out the opposite side, right? The 4 sectors that your opponent has. Now, as you can see, I went in, cleared this first sector, no problem. Won on my first try each time, and got a decent amount of banners for those wins. Then I went in to this back sector, and clearly you can see battles 2. I lost, but it came back in, used another squad, and won. I got less points for that. I was not able to get through their front line here, much like they were not able to get through my front line. But, as you can see, because their back sector, that I am not going to show because it will reveal my defense. Well, actually, I'm going to show you my defense in a minute anyway. As a result, he beat all of mine in one try. He got more points. He got more banners. And as a result, he won. I made one miscalculation, and I poorly used a team in the bottom sector that I should have used in the top team against that Padme for a better hard counter, and I screwed up. Now, why am I really talking about this? I'm really talking about this because there is something that I want to show everybody, and it is called swgoh.gg. Right? Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, or swgoh.gg. Now, this website has been integrated with the API from the inception of this game. It is a 6-plus-year-old game. I have been playing it the entire time. I've been playing this game longer than I have been playing Marvel Strike Force, by triple the amount of time. I presently, just so that you understand sort of where I'm at, let's see, let's pull up my characters and some of my stats. So I am presently at 7.29 million. Now, as far as that goes, the point scoring is much lower compared to Marvel Strike Force. So I would realistically have a 20 million plus account at this point in time. So the reason why I want to talk about this is because using the information available through this API on swgoh.gg, it is clearly obvious that this is a superior website that I only hope that the devs from MSF.gg model their game after. Now that they have the integrated API, there is no reason why the features that are on this website should not exist in the future for Marvel Strike Force. Now, let's go to my GAC bracket. All right, let me show you some of the tools available to you that hopefully will become a possibility in Cosmic Crucible. So as you can see right now, there's a variety of information at our disposal about the 8 players that are within the bracket that I am competing against. You know what? Let's expand on this. There you go. That's better for everybody, right? All right. So, as you can see, I lost. I will be honest, life has gotten the better of me the last month or so. I have not been dedicating myself to playing Grand Arena Championship as intensely as I could. And what I am showing you now is probably as intense as you could play it. All right. So by using the API and tools available to you on this website, you will be able to make predictions on your opponent's defense based on information available from their previous gameplay. You can gain various information as to the strength of their teams, the amount of gear that they have invested in it. You can even see the speed of some of their mods, how fast things are. You can look down here. These are Galactic Legends. These are the strongest characters in the game. I know what they have, what they don't have, what speed is available to them, and what speed they are getting from other bonuses like their mods. Then there are Omicron level abilities. They're like the highest level abilities in the game. They've just added them. They're technically beyond T4 for those of you who need an MSF comparison. Then there are other characters, ships. I mean, you can pull up all of this information. All right. And let's go back to the game. And we will see who we are competing against in the second round. All right. View current round. Musiek. All right. I'm fighting this guy. Now, we will go back to GG. We will find him. There we go. All right. Let's see. So I have a superior galactic power, or TCP. Mr. Heartgrave is raiding with a party of 5. In the middle of me recording a video. Welcome, everybody. As I continue to record this video, I apologize that I am ignoring you. So, by using this API, I am able to compare his stats to mine for starters. So I see that, like, there is definitely a clear advantage that I have. I am beating him in pretty much all categories. So that is a good thing. He only has 1 Galactic Legend, and that's Supreme Kylo Ren. So I'm going to go in and see if he is using that as a defensive or offensive character. His Omicron on this Qui-Gon Jinn is definitely for offensive purposes. So now what I am going to do is I am going to click on his profile. Right? And I can pull up a variety of information about him, including, right, his playability over the last 30 days. So obviously he hasn't been playing as much. His arena, where he stands in arena, his fleet. So he's got strong fleets. All right. If he's ranked 31st in fleet, lowest 53rd, he's got a strong fleet. So I need to keep that in mind when I am planning. And I know that's going to be a defensive squad. That negotiator squad will be a defensive team. All right. So what we're going to do next is we are going to go into his GAC history. Now, obviously, you can see there's a lot of information available to you here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I guess we can't count the current one, but there's 8 GACs worth of information. So technically, that's 3 rounds times 8. Right? We got 24 rounds worth of information. So as we go through here, we're able to see what he's using on offense and what he's using on defense, as well as the score of the previous rounds. So as I go through this, I can make some determinations, okay? I know he is going to take General Skywalker on offense. The Mandalorian team, he's keeping his Traya on offense. He keeps the Vader there. All right. Palpatine, so he's got an Empire team over here. He's going short-handed. He's going 3v5, trying to pick up extra points there. So he's got really strong Not really strong. I guess his opponent was undersizing. All right. So he's going in there with wins. Now, you can go as crazy as you want. As absolutely crazy as you want. Okay, so he used his negotiator on offense, actually, and it lost against a rebel. Okay, interesting. So let's see what he put up on defense. All right, so you got to keep in mind that this bro core is attacking, and when you see win, he's winning. So you actually want to look at the verse team that's dead. So he's got Bounty Hunters on defense, Geonos on defense. He put his Supreme Kylo Ren, his only Supreme Kylo Ren, on defense. Good to know. So that means if he's putting that on defense, I know I want to keep a certain counter. Another Galactic Legend, right? Probably I'm just going to smash him with my Luke, right? With my Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, much like you see this team is doing right here, and get the win. All right, he's keeping this Jedi training Ray Resistance team up. Ewoks in a back, probably. This Night Sisters in the back. He's relying on that Padme team somewhere in there. All right, he's running his Shaak Ti clones. So I've seen a lot of these teams, all right? So the next thing I'll do is then I will go in and I'll check the next round and see how that compares. See, so sometimes you see like this one, like he didn't even attack on this one. All right, Kylo Ren won this one, 974. So he just kept the same defense in. He didn't change anything and stopped playing the game mode and lost that third round. Or second round. Let's see what he did in the third. All right, he came back to play in the third. Mostly concerned about what his defense is. That's interesting. He's got a really strong Dark Malak. He went in 4 with his Revan, so he's not scared to go short-handed against teams. Going 4 right here. So he knew he had to pick up points. A lot of short-handed battles. All right, so he's definitely not scared to use short-handed battles, and he uses his 2 strongest fleets on offense all the time. All right, so we're going to check his defense again, and we're going to see that it's 1, 2. All right, this time it was a loss, but somebody did a mirror match that was not a smart idea. All right. All right, so the same things. You're seeing the same things. Right? He's going with the same defense. Same defense. He actually put his Qui-Gon in on defense. That's interesting. Okay. I prefer to use him on offense myself. Padme's in there. Chirpa. Shaak Ti. Captain Phasma. Junk. Hera Junk. And then Home One and Chimera. Okay. So he used Rebel and Empire defense. Okay, so considering that, now I know what he is going to do, and I would hope that MSF.GG will add these tools into the integrated now API that they have available to them. I mean, it needs to happen, okay? Now, let's go over some other stuff, all right? Check this out. We go to GAC. We can go to GAC Meta, the leaderboard. I mean, you could follow who's there, but you got counter guides. All right, so check this out. Grand Arena Championship counters, 3 versus 3 or 5v5, and then you got previous seasons that you can go to. So you have the latest meta available to you or previous meta, okay? So let's just open this one up and see what's going on. All right, so based on GAC battles analyzed this season, we saw a total of 61,998 Mon Mothma Rebel teams. Now let's look at the counters. All right, so then it shows you the counters, what their percentages are, the average amount of banners that you're scoring. All right, so this data, they're pulling from everybody who plays the game. There are pages of this stuff, 7 pages worth of this stuff. And that's just one team that you could be fighting against. All right, so you can find counters based on the information that other people are already using, and you can find ways to min-max the game. All right. You can take inferior rosters. Well, work with me. You can use a not top par roster and you could smash people. And this is the most important part, ladies and gentlemen. If you are free to play, this can be your edge, because we know that there are many people who play the game who spend money on the game. And why are they spending money on the game? Sometimes it's just because they want to just money away, right? It is. Other times it's because they want to catch up or not dedicate as much time as free-to-play players or just other people that might be playing the game in general. So what that means is they're going to have super strong teams. They're going to think they're going to know what they're doing. But if these tools were available to a Marvel Strike Force player, a free-to-play player, a Dolphin, a Guppy, or somebody who is just a sweat hog, you will find ways to take inferior characters, find better counters, squeeze out more points, squeeze out more wins. But again, I'm just speculating because I have not seen Cosmic Crucible. I do not know how they're going to lay out the board for anybody. But from what I can tell, Marvel Strike Force likes stealing from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. The wars that we fight as an alliance or guild sort of mirror the 1v1 GAC experience. So I would assume that the war mode that we fight in MSF will be pretty much the same thing, just on a 1v1 battle mode. All right. So, I hope that you are interested in this. If you want to hear more about it, whether you are a Star Wars player or you are a interested Marvel player, I have no problem talking about how other games have this overlap and interconnectedness within Marvel Strike Force. And, hopefully there are good things to come. I am showing this to you because I am hopeful that now that the API is available to be fully integrated on MSF.gg, then soon enough, we will have the tools in place for people to really, expand this game and make it continue. Because when players have these tools, because there are a billion tools out there for both games, right? That are on Discord and websites and etc. Those are player produced. Some people do it for money. Some people do it for the passion of the game. And those communities are what keeps these games going. Sure, the whales who continue to pay the devs their salary, they help too. But we as a community can make this game better. And I am just hoping that somebody from MSF.gg is seeing this, watching this, and wants to add these tools into the game, because it will create a resurgence in player interest for some time. Next video, I'm going to come out and I'm going to complain about how GAC mode sort of ruined the economy, or didn't, but that's for next time. So if you had a good time, you appreciated watching that video, comment below, let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Do you think that MSF.gg is going to do this? I don't know. Hopefully they are. Please subscribe. I'm new to all this. Find me on all the social medias that you can. Instagram, Twitter. We're on Twitch Tuesday and Thursday nights, playing D&D, also on Sundays at 7 p.m. So hopefully catch you sometime soon. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.